It's September, the day after Labor Day, 2020, the first day of school. COVID school. And I'm in my garden with my cat, Twyla May, and we're just inspecting the yard, trying to figure out what we should do to get ready for fall. Yes, we've moved some hostas to the tree line. They like shade, a little bit of sun, and they're flourishing. Yes, we've taken all the house plants that were in the yard and moved them back into the house. They're all gone. Yes, the vegetable garden is dwindling. Just the carrots and the beets are left. Potatoes are gone. Swiss chard is gone. Cucumbers are gone. And yes, we had to do a few alterations. We moved some of our beautiful rocks on this planter, highlighting the parsley. There's a house plant that needs to still go in. Forgot that one. Yes, the petunias are still blooming. As they flower in summer and you deadhead them, take the dead flowers off, then they produce more flowers. And they'll stay right looking great until the frost. Yes, the fern garden is turning brown and drying up, but it was a showpiece during the summer. And Twyla May back here loved to hide in the ferns. There's a snake plant sitting there waiting to go in too. It's a little heavy, that's why it hasn't been moved inside yet. They're common in places like Mexico and they grow very tall. And then down here, I took some of the extra cedar rails and made another cedar rail fence to match this one over here. So the first thing I did was take a cedar rail and cut it so that I had 4 posts, 2 there and 2 at that end. And then I dug a hole, hammered the posts into the ground, leaving a space between them, put a wire, a fairly thick wire around them, join them together with that wire, and then place the cedar rails on the wire in between the posts. Pretty simple, didn't take long. And these posts are relatively cheap, maybe $5–10 each. And they're nice and long and beautiful and straight, and they make a great fence. Not to keep things out, just to highlight the yard. So that's your cedar rail fence. Oh, and there's 2 begonias over here that were repotted into separate pots. They were in one pot all summer, and they're about to go in the house today too. They're tropical and large leaves and need a lot of sun. Beautiful flowers. So what do you think, Twyla? This is September, Zone 5B, Carolinian Forest, West Galt, Cambridge. Backyard garden, right, Twyla? She likes to follow me around. Oh, by the way, I made a new pathway here with these stepping stones that I got at the Home Depot. They were about $6 each. And they're pretty cool, and they're quite thick, 2 inches thick. They make a nice little walkway. And just recently, my wife's aunt was showing us her garden and her bittersweet bush, which is a vine type bush. And she gave me a baby from this bush, and this is what I'm showing you now. It's right here in front of the Buddha, who's looking down going, you better watch it. That thing grows like crazy, and it grabs onto things. But the birds will love you because it has great berries on it, and the birds come, especially in the fall, and pig out on these berries from the bittersweet bush. This bush will take over though. It'll grow up trees and smother everything. So I've planted it over here by this fence and the Buddha. It's still a baby. It'll grow 20 feet high and 20 feet wide and just keep growing. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to mention my elderberry bush. There it is, sitting beside the driftwood. It's hard to see, but it's looking great. It's purple, and it's grown a little bit, maybe an inch or two. What do you think, Twyla? Yeah, she likes the elderberry bush too. It'll grow maybe 5-6 feet and tall and spread, and there will be elderberries on it. The elderberry bush likes damp water, soil. So you see the bush in this area where I live in southern Ontario along the roadways where it's marshy.